Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller. And every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure to subscribe so you have a chance to win. Hello everybody, future Drew here. Stick around to the end of the video to see who won the 2,900 subscriber giveaway. I've got 10 orders going out today. As of now, Blackbeard, this can't be a thing every time. Okay, yes, hello, goodbye. I'm doing some major house cleaning in the store, going through every single item, checking titles, repricing. The big one is I'm checking sell-through rate and deciding, is this thing even worth having in my store? And I am slashing and chopping and clearing out space. This is the pile of stuff I pulled out yesterday. Some of this I will throw on Marketplace. Some of it's going to be made into new, larger lots. All that kind of stuff. Some of it will just end up in my garage sale and then eventually donated if it doesn't sell from there. So I have that pile. This was the pile from the day before. I have another box back there I've been chucking stuff in, but it is full. But I am chopping, slashing, removing, clearing space. I think it's already having a positive effect on not really sales, but a positive effect on my store as a quality store. Some of these things, like these TVs, I may get, you know, $4 or $5, whatever, on Marketplace. Who knows? But like this one and this one, those are from when I used to just scattershot. I was like, oh, small TVs are worth money. Let me buy all of them. No, specific small TVs are worth money. I did see a sign for an estate sale today, but they don't have the time on the sign. And so I drove to the estate sale. It's very close to my house. And there's no time on any of the signs. There's no time on the door. So actually, I'm going to run to the bank, get some cash, and then check again. And then I actually have to pick up Thea, and then I'll come back and pull the orders for today.
One eternity later.
All right, back from the estate sale and picking up Thea. It was whatever. It was mostly furniture, which seems to be what estate sales are like around here. Very few items, mostly furniture. If I needed furniture, maybe it would have been a good sale. But I got this Omron blood pressure cuff. I think this is like, this might be under £1, so maybe it's like 25 free ship. So that's pretty good, because I paid $1 for it. I paid $3 for everything here. Paid a $1 a piece for the candlesticks, which is more than I like to pay for these, but whatever. It was $3 for all three, so that still works out to good money as far as I'm concerned. If I had skipped that sale, would I be better off for not spending the time? Especially because I had to go there twice to figure out what time the sale was at, which I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I wanted to ask him, but you know, what does it matter? What does it matter? Like, why didn't you put a time on your signs? Who knows? Did have another sale come in, so we're up to 11 sales today. Let's go ahead and start pulling them. C5 is a Dahan bike bag, and this did sell last shipping day, but they didn't pay in time for it to go out, so it is going out today. This is a big, not really big, but heavy item. And so I did take a significant discount, $25 plus shipping. I was mostly just sick of people complaining about how much the shipping is on this item. Can't do anything about it. It's a larger item, weighs a decent amount. What do you want me to do about it? When people complain to me about the shipping costs, I just, okay, sure. I got that at a estate sale, half off day. I'm mostly sure I paid $7.50, so not a huge amount of profit, but we're making money, so it's all good. Next up, 2 of these sold. It is on B4, and it is another kerosene wick. Oh, for a second I was like, ooh, I don't got 2 of them, but right here, 2 of them, and I will forever pick these up when I find them at the right price, because when it starts getting cold, they sell amazing, because I'm almost out of them already. For the 2 there, the total price is $39.98 free shipping, but I get to combine shipping and save money, therefore make more money, more money, more money. And something like this, where it's intended to be opened, used, the packaging does not really matter. Of course, I would like this to get there without it being all smashed and broken, and it might. I'm not saying it's going to get smashed or broken, but still, something like this, I will put in a poly bag, because if it shows up and one of these corners is smashed in or cracked or something, the likelihood that the buyer will care is close to 0. And I think I accept... No, I didn't accept an offer. Those were on a 10% off sale. This one I did counter an offer. It's a book. 1932 Ghost Train. Ghost Train, tucked right in here. For this book by Lyle Harper, $7.99 free shipping. I paid $0. It will go medium mail. I am not telling you to sell $7.99 books. I had a $9.99 book that wasn't selling, and I got an offer that I countered. Actually, we went back and forth, I think, twice. I think I got a baby yelling to me, or maybe she's just talking to a cat. She's fine, she just wants attention. Once I pull orders, I'll let her in and she can hang out with me, but I like to get through this part a lot faster without her in here. $7.99 free shipping, like I said. Next up, my favorite company name to say B3D is some Galoob Micro Machines. B3D Galoob. It's just funny to say. It's a funny word. And I think this is the right set. I might have had 2 sets. It's this one. Okay, 1987 Galoob, set of 4, $19.99 free shipping. Look out for Micro Machines. Tiny, tiny little things that can bring great money. I think those were in like the bottom of like a grab bag of like Matchbox cars and Hot Wheels cars, things like that. Next up, been listing a ton of these. Glad some of them sold. That's usually the goal. C5 is a set of Oneida dinner fork. It is not on C5. Let me make sure that's what it said. Yep, C5. Let's check the 5s. B5? No. A5? Maybe. Also no. Here's a set of forks, but this is a lot of forks. Let me see how many. Give myself some clues since I'm going to have to go on a search. 8 forks. Is it this one? No. Jen had been listing these, and I did tell her to mix up the locations so it wouldn't be too confusing, but having the shelf labeled right does help. So let me go ahead and turn the camera off so I can get deep into this search. My bad. They were on C5. They were just under these and behind that. So they were where they were supposed to be, but let's not bury the items. But for those 8 Oneida forks, $22.99 free shipping. The silverware, I've paid next to nothing. So far, it's been, I don't know, 30 listings of silverware. If they all sell, it will be very lucrative. But I've said before, super long tail. It's one of those items where your downside risk is almost 0 because you pay very little, but it's not something that's going to be flying off the shelves. But but we're getting them all listed right now because this is the time of year where people are more likely to buy flatware dishes between now, because you have that run of Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, where people tend to have sit-down meals more often. Next up, B3J51. That's a new one. It's a Turtles board game part. B3J51. Look at that. 51. But as you'll see right here, there's this character here and the stands for them and the cards for the game. The game itself was missing a couple pieces. So I said, go ahead to Jen. I said, go ahead and look. And if the parts are worth parting out, then part them out. And for this one right here from 1987, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pizza Power Game, we got $12.99 free shipping, which pays for the game that I paid $1 for and profits, and all the other pieces are left at around that $9.99 to $12.99 range. And half the time when you sell something like this, like a parted out piece, you're selling it to a reseller who wants to buy that piece to finish theirs to sell their completed game, which in some cases is totally worth it. I did that for a Pollyanna game. I needed one of the game pieces. I bought a set of 4, put the one in the game, sold that for like $120. Look out for Pollyanna. I've found it twice, sells great, worth a ton of money, but I bought the 4 pieces, put the one in the game, and then I sold the other 3 individually for $9.99 free shipping. So I made about 15 bucks. Well, of course I had to recoup what I paid for them, which was like $9.99. So I made like an additional $5, paid for all 4 of them, plus completed the game. It was great. Next up, everybody's favorite location.
A1A.
3M Scotch-Rite work gloves, insulated work gloves. 2 pair. They are new. I got these at a garage sale for free. And how much money did I get for these free items? $24.99 free shipping. I am a bargain shopper. Speaking of bargain shopping, I can't imagine I paid much for this. Oh, these. Quantity 2 sold. Oh yeah, that's why I took the significant offer. D1A 31 is 2 Geobra. What did I say? B3A? Oh, she put too many silverware in here. This drawer's heavy. So heavy, I forgot what I was doing. D1A, not even close. D1A. I'm just getting ahead of myself. This is D1A. Like, what am I talking about? This is sock for sockets. Here we are. D1A 31. There's one of them, and there should be a second one, hopefully. Looking for it. Praying. I see them. I see them. There we go. So these are actually, these right here, from the Big Barbie and Book Buy. Another big score. Well, not big score, but another score. another sale. That's what I'm looking for. When it sold, I thought it was so funny. I had a chuckle with Michael. I said, this looks like, oh, who is it? Some goofy looking pop star he's obsessed with right now. Something Tree. Oliver Tree. Whenever Michael's into something, it's the only thing he talks about. He obsesses over it, and 2 weeks later, it'll be a different thing. It's my favorite, blah, blah, blah. But he's really into an artist called Oliver Tree. And I was like, this looks like him. And we cracked up over it. The cowboy hat and the bad haircut and the cape. That's like how he dresses. For those, $8.50 each. But I accepted the offer because they bought 2. And I get to combine shipping and save money. Therefore, make more money, more money, more money. I love it. Because of course I could give a discount of, I don't remember what they were listed, probably $9.99. I can give a couple dollar discount when I'm going to save somewhere between, I don't know, $3.50 and $4.50. I don't remember the exact breakdown on the shipping. Why wouldn't I? Another item actually from the estate sale I got this at. It's on one of the top shelves. I don't remember which one, and it doesn't say. This was definitely me that did that, though. 8-piece Santa suit. It was one of those things where I'm like, okay, I'll know what it is. It's a big old box. I could just look up and see it. But right here, 8-piece Santa suit, vintage, new in box. This item I also paid, I think, $7.50 for. I think it was $15 on half off day, right around the same price. I accepted it. Must be an offer. $35.50 plus shipping, because I had it last winter, so I bought it over the summer. So I'm not going to wait to see if I get more money further closer to Christmas. I don't want to still be having it next year. Next up, C3 is some Reweb kit replacement thingies. Now, I know I've seen this. I don't want to play that same game where I start blaming people for things and it's just right in front of my face. I just didn't look well enough. But it's definitely not on C3. Now, there is a possibility this is an item that Jen listed at her house and it hasn't made it here yet. That'd be a bummer because I was just there. I will hold off on that, and then I will call her in a second. And then next up, Pat 45. Take a guess. Here. What we got? Pat 41. Kind of close. Pat 45 is a Jiffy Simplicity 5351. For that $9.89 free shipping. I think that was in the 10% off sale. All right, luckily there was a basket of stuff still at Jen's, some little brass odds and ends, and 2 of those webbing kits. So it exists. That's all I cared about. I don't care. As long as I find it and I don't have to cancel an order, I don't care where it's at. That'll get here some other time. It sold for $11 free shipping. Another one of those items where not a ton of money, but they have been doing pretty well for me. And once I found some of them, oddly, I kept finding them. I know, but that's like just because of my area, just something to look out for. I wouldn't mess with them if they're not new in package. I have some lots that are open or combined with one that's new in package, that kind of thing. That's one of those items I might go back and redo, because that's all the sales going out today. Actually, if every single sales day looked like this, I would be happy. It was just consistent middle of the road sales, no high, no low. I would be very happy. See, I got the glasses back on because I was really searching. But like stuff like this, I'm going to pull, I think I said before, what's left of the dinosaurs and make one big lot. I'll put that on local marketplace, plus also put the listing on eBay. The 2 TVs will go on Marketplace. This item, I was surprised. The sell-through rate on this is a Detroit Tigers Kids Extra Large. The sell-through rate for that type of item is 0. I was really shocked by that. That, you know, there isn't an extra large child that's a Tigers fan, because it's, you know, baseball season's over. So if one hasn't sold in the last 90 days and beyond, then it's not going to sell now. But in my local marketplace, I can probably get $5 for that. So I'm going to pull that out and do that. I went through all of shelf C and either repriced or pulled or did whatever outside of, these didn't pop up, so I'll have to check on that. I'm going to pull these out for now and see about that. That's another thing. I found 2 items that weren't listed. One of them not worth relisting, and then the other one was this United phone set, which this might be, I used to sell these a bunch. Phones used to be a huge thing for me, but this might be $20 plus ship. Sitting on the shelf, not listed, definitely doesn't help it sell. And so today, after I pack stuff up, I'll probably move on to B and then continue through. And then even after that, I might go through and do an inventory on top of that. Just trying to, I keep saying the same things over and over again, but that's kind of the life I live. It's doing the same things over and over again. Clean up the store. I want to get my sell-through rate to a number that makes sense, which it's creeping closer and closer. Because right now I have 1,296 active and I have 362 sold. Either I want to bring that active down to a number that makes sense, around 1,100, which would mean I'd have to chop a lot of items, or I got to bring that sold up to around 400, which somewhere between on both of those would be best case scenario. As I'm cleaning out the store, sell-through rate goes up a little bit and they meet in the middle. That's ultimately the goal. All right, got to do this quickly. About to run out of battery, so let's get the YouTube comments. 46 unique comments, and let's see who won the 2,900 subscriber giveaway. Good luck, everybody. LG. Sourcing enough quality items to sell year-round. I did ask everybody what their hardest part of being a reseller was, and this is the big one for me. Being able to source quality stuff in the winter, I have taken care of that this year, and that I'm very excited for that. Also, very excited for LG to be the winner. Go ahead and reach out to me, LG, and we will get you your prizes. Congrats. Best luck to everyone on that next subscriber giveaway, the 3,000 subscriber giveaway, which will be a much larger giveaway than normal. So, tell your friends, open a new account, whatever it takes. Get us to 3,000 subs. Well, that's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, little feet. Do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let go. I'm good at this.